What do you do when you're talking to a group of people and you try to chime into the conversation to get involved and they just ignore you? All right, that's completely rude. And you got to rethink the friendship, first of all. But also, you don't want to be annoying either. So don't just jump in when you don't know anything about what they're talking about, or if they're really involved and really engrossed in discussing something and you really don't know what they're talking about. Listen for a while and learn. And then if you still have questions, but you're interested in the topic, at the end, ask a question. That shows you're interested. You're not trying to butt in, you're not trying to change the subject, but you really want to learn about what they're talking about. Just ask a simple question. Like, well, okay, how does that work? Again, you said such and such. Well, I'm wondering about. And then you show interest in what they have to say, but you've listened enough to gain a little information so your question isn't completely off base to where they have to backtrack and catch you up. And then also, if you feel like they've run out of conversation, they've exhausted that topic, and there's a little lull in the conversation, then you can gravitate towards something else. Like if they've exhausted the Western movies topic, you could say something like, you know what? I just saw a movie with that actor you were talking about, and it's coming out on DVD this week, and it's about such and such. So you've not completely switched gears. You're along the same lines, movies, but they seem to have exhausted that topic. And so you're heading the conversation in a little different direction. That's okay. But what you don't want to do is constantly just butt in and ask something they've already talked about, or you are trying to get them to catch you up and they've already moved on. It's just trying to find the right way to get involved in the conversation. And sometimes you just need to listen. And maybe after several conversations, you're still listening. And then you have something to say, then chime in. So it's not like you're constantly talking. And they'll listen more because you don't talk a lot. And when you have something to say, it's important. But even if you follow these kind of guidelines and they still ignore you, yeah, it's time to move on. Find some nicer friends, honestly.